All right, well, thanks everybody for coming. This should be a relatively short meeting, and obviously there's free pizza, so thanks again so much for coming and eating it all, and maybe you'll have to take some home. I think the biggest thing we were just going to talk about is conference. How many of you guys are going to conference? Okay.
8 of us.
From OT1s? Okay, perfect. And then Maryland. And then there's one from our class.
We got her number yet.
Maryland. But so, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we were basically just gonna kind of just give you guys a couple of reminders about it, and then really just kind of answer any questions, or if you guys wanted to talk about it, kind of we're open to discussing it. But in case you didn't know, just dress professionally, wear comfortable shoes. You'll do a ton of walking, a lot of standing, so just kind of be prepared for that. Don't forget about the alumni reception and the dean's lunch. I guess for the dean's lunch, you were supposed to RSVP to certain times, so just make sure you obviously go at the time that you reserved. And then there is the AOTA app that you can download on your phone, and it's a really nice, helpful way just to kind of like look at the schedule of everything, and it just helps you keep track of. I think you can kind of put like star what you're interested in, so that way it just helps to organize your time at conference. So. Yeah, because there's so many different lectures going on and all the research topics and everything, so it can just be kind of hard to flip through. So it's really just a nice way to keep yourself organized. But did you guys have questions at all about Dean's reimbursement? I know we've covered it like a million times. I just want to make sure everybody's okay with it and you understand how you get reimbursed, like what you have to do. Yeah, that's the next one. So yeah, it's the 6 hours, which I believe all you guys got, and then obviously coming to the meetings. It's the alumni event and it's just the dean's lunch. I don't think you have to go to the alumni reception, although it's really fun. So it's a good way to like meet all the Creighton alumni and faculty.
And classmates.
And classmates,
yeah. I've heard that a lot of the campus students are
yeah. Sarah emailed me yesterday and said that about half of the Campus and Go class is going to be there. So there will be a ton of Creighton students. I don't think we've talked about this, but another thing for Dean's reimbursement is you have to bring an envelope. So bring an envelope that's already has a stamp on it with your address, and you're going to give it to Jill Pindar. I don't know what she looks like. I would have put a picture of her. I probably should have stalked her and found one. But usually, so she'll be at conference and she'll be there at these specific times. And last year they were just kind of outside the expo area. So hopefully she'll be there again, but I think she's going to give you more specifics on exactly where she'll be. But you have to give her that envelope at one of those times. That's how you're going to get your dean's reimbursement. And that also just verifies that like you attended conference. So if you do not bring that envelope, you will not get reimbursed. So make sure you find her at one of those times. And nominations, I'm sure you guys all saw that we have an email out for nominations. We're looking to fill these 4 seats, but of course, we do understand that there's a new incoming class for next year, so we're open to leaving some of them open for that class if you guys want. But again, if you're interested or you want to nominate someone else, just fill out the link by Friday, and we will email the people that were nominated to see if they would like to accept or decline the position. And then we'll just go from there. But we're hoping by our April meeting that we will have the new exec team lined up so that way you guys can meet the new team. Okay, our last volunteer opportunity is for Ronald McDonald. It's April 18th from 7 to 10. Sign up on the Google Doc. I know we were kind of thinking about canceling it based on some other issues, but we we're pushing forward and we're going to do it. And so sign back up on the Google Doc.
Strong.
Yes, exactly. There are other things that are in the works. Like I talked with Imagine. I also talked with Gardens at Columbine, which is where Dr. Junker works. And they do like a sipping and painting class for their elderly residents, which I thought would be really fun. But they kind of need to know ahead of time if people like are actually going to come. And I just get nervous because a lot of people have already fulfilled their hours and I don't know how many people are actually going to show up. But if you guys would like to get that set up before the end of the year, I think it would be really fun. I think it's the first week of April, so I kind of have to know relatively soon. But if not, it also could be a really great opportunity for you guys to do next year. Like I said, I think it would be really fun to do that with them. But also Imagine does all those like life classes, and they said that they would be willing to take us too. So if you guys want to do something, and even though you may already have your hours, like let us know. But for right now, we just have the Ronald McDonald set up just because we know that there's a couple people that are just looking to get their last hours filled. Okay.
So OT month is coming up, and OTAC is doing like a ton to kind of get things rolling. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of a few things. I'll remind you guys again at the next meeting, but they just announced all these dates for everything. So there's a happy hour at Avanti. We did this last year, and it was super fun. So they're doing it again. It's April 13th at 5:30. I think it's a Thursday.
It is.
Yeah. So I don't know like lab schedules and stuff, but definitely consider stopping by. It'll like run for a couple hours, so you can always like stop by later. And then we have for OT2s, OTAC is coming for a little field work send off for us. Just congratulate us on being done with our didactic work, and then send us off before graduation.
So is that here?
It'll be
Like
here.
in our
It'll
lab?
be in
Okay.
between labs.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, we set that up. So they'll come and bring us some treats, and yeah, should be fun. And then they're doing a Rockies game, which will be super cool on the 25th of April. So at 6:40 versus the Nationals. I believe. I don't know if that even matters. Usually that's only comes to Rockies. But if you're interested in going, there's like a limited amount of group tickets that you can buy. So you just go through the OTAC website for that. And I'm gonna post a flyer with all of these things on it too, like the Facebook page, so everyone can see that. But that's kind of related. So I'll let you know the tickets are like $13, and they'll be up like near the rooftop area. And then yeah, you can get some cool OTs. There's also going to be like a sign making event. So we're gonna make signs for the game, just to be like OT rocks. So I don't know. They've got it all things. So I'm just the messenger. So yeah. If there are any other questions, yeah, my time is ending as far as my position goes. But if there's any questions about filling it, let me know. Okay, cool.
All right, if you're watching the meeting online, the password for today is spring. And then our next meeting is going to be April 12th, again at the same time. Hopefully we'll start a little closer to on time. And then we're going to have Rachel Mirich. She's actually a DEC student right now with Dr. Raghi. And so she's doing part of her DEC with Dr. Raghi at Outpatient Peds. And then she's also doing part of it with pediatric palliative care. And so she's going to come and talk about like that aspect of her DEC. So obviously it's kind of an area that is not really discussed a lot in our curriculum. So it could be really beneficial for those of you guys who want to learn more about pediatrics. Definitely something you probably won't touch on in your pediatrics course. So hope to see you guys there. And yeah, just thanks so much for coming, and please eat like 6 more pieces of pizza. Like at least.
I have an announcement.
Yes.
I just want to make an appeal to the email that I sent out about a 30 or 60-second video just saying what AOTA or OTAC means to you as a Creighton Regis Pathway student. I'm trying to put something together so I can present it at the Marjorie Ball OTAC lecture I have to give apparently in October. And I really want to do something about why getting involved professionally when you're a student makes a difference. But it's going to be more powerful if it comes from you and your voice. So if you could just spread the word, it doesn't have to be a glamorous video like you would do. You could just on your iPhone or maybe your Gamify to help you make it amazing. 30 to 60 seconds, you can get with one of your classmates, but just speak from whatever's true for you. That's the most meaningful. I think that could be a really powerful message at OTAC and to try to get other people involved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have a specific timeline that you want those by?
Yes, so I need them by April 30th because I'm going to do a drawing on May 1st, and the randomly selected person will get a $25 gift card.
All right.
Yes, so April 30th. I'll send out another email, particular reminder with the link about where to upload it.
Okay.
So if you have questions or if your classmates have questions, just tell them to reach out to me.
All right. Perfect.